بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Turn off the speaker in that room, please. If you don't know, I will do that. مستقيم. Bismillah. Yes. So inshallah, let's start our class with the salam. Greet Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam from our heart and our soul. So all of us, please, if you can, close your eyes and send your heart, your soul to our beloved Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and give him special tahiyyah from your heart with this nice sentence: As-salatu was-salamu alayka ya habibi ya Rasulullah. Ya Salatu ya habibi. الصلاة والسلام عليك يا سيدي يا حبيبي يا رسول الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى أبيه إبراهيم وعلى أخويه موسى وعيسى وبقية إخوانه من النبيين وآل كل وصحب كل أجمعين. We started last week with this hadith عن السيدة عائشة أن النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم دخل عليها وعندها امرأة قال: من هذه؟ قالت: فلانة تذكر من صلاتها. قال: مه عليكم بما تطيقون فوالله لا يمل الله حتى تملوا وكان أحب الدين إليه ما دام عليه صاحبه. As I said, this hadith is very important in our life. All the hadith are very important in our life. But sometimes we need some hadith in the certainly occasions in our life. Like today, some people they think to be close to Allah, I have to do lot of worship. I have spent my life in masjid. I have done leave everything in this dunya. Indeed, this wrong meaning, and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ taught us different this way. And this hadith, one of the evidence about this idea. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ came to his house and he found a woman. She was sitting with Sayyidatna Aisha, with his wife. He said, who is she? Sayyidatna Aisha, she replied, she is so and so and so and she did that, and she started saying what these women used to do worship during the night and the day. But this worship, you can say, over text, this worship make her tired. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, when you stop someone, don't carry on. You can't translate this disapprovingly. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said disapprovingly for this worship. He said, listen, Prophet Muhammad said, "Alaykum ma tutiqun." Do worship as you can. Like, if I find myself, my body is not strong, I cannot fast during the summertime, not during Ramadan, like for Sunnah, for addition worship. I cannot fast in summer. At that time we'll say, don't fast at that time if you will get trouble in your body and maybe you cannot go to your work, maybe you will get some trouble in your life. If I say to someone, Shaykh, do you recommend me to wake up the whole night and next day I cannot go to my work? You will say no. You must to get sleep, go to sleep and get rest, and next day you have to go to your work. Because if you go to your work and you get halal rizq, every single second during your work, you get reward from Allah as a worshipper. This no doubt. Al-amalu ibadah. Good work, like ibadah, like worship. Those people, they spend their time in the proper work and they try to collect halal rizq every single second. Same they wake up till the time come back to their home, they get good deeds from Allah. Other hadith, one day Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he was sitting with his companions, and one of his friends, he sat next to him. His hand, like the hand of those people, they work in building. In this country, all of them, they wear gloves. You find their hand normal. And they put cream as our hand. But at that time, Prophet Muhammad ﷺ realized his hand like the hard worker. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he took his hand and he kissed his hand. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ, he kissed his hand. He said, this hand, Allah loves Allah. And the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ loved this hand. Because this hand go to work and get halal rizq. This sign. Unfortunately nowadays, I see a lot of people, they think, okay, I will be scholar, I will spend my time with books. Good. No doubt. If the nation of Rasulullah needs some people like this, we must to prepare some scholar like this. Make them just for knowledge. But if we have a lot of scholars, and we need just some people to do proper work. All of us, brother, you will agree with me. Go out, say to anyone, please, I need someone good mechanic. I need someone good painting, for good painting. I need someone for good carpet. You say, Allah, I don't know. But why we say we don't know someone like this? Because unfortunately all of us, they do their work with wrong way, just to collect money. إن الله يحب إذا عمل أحدكم عملا أن يتقنه. Allah loves if someone does any work, any action, to do that with perfect way, to do that perfectly. So when you do your work perfectly, when you spend time to do this work perfectly, when you have this intention in your heart, oh Allah, I tried the best to make this work perfect, every single second will worship. This is what Prophet Muhammad said, stop. We don't need like this. Even the women, I met some brothers, they complain, they said, Shaykh, my wife, she spent the day with fasting, evening with qiyam, and even all the day open Quran. But he said, I don't have time with her. She doesn't have time with her children. Wallahi, one of her children, he said, Shaykh, we traveled to Turkey to spend holiday, 5 days. She spent all these 5 days in masajid. all her family was absent. I said to her, Wallahi, you are wrong. And the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ doesn't like this. You have to give time to your family. You have to give time to your husband. You have to give time to your body. You have to give time to religion. One day, one of Sahaba came to Sayyidina Abu Dhar. Abu Dhar, he used to spend all his time with worship. Sayyidina Salman, he visited Abu Dhar. He found him first day fasting. Second day, he was fasting. Sayyidina Salman, in the breakfast, he said, you should to share with me. He said, I'm fasting. So he said, you must to share with me. He said, brother, I'm fasting. He said, oh Abu Dhar, this way that you go with, totally wrong. Come with me to Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. He will explain to you what the right way. If you spend the day with fasting and the night with worship, you miss the rights of your family, you miss the right of your wife, you miss the right of your body. What is the benefit if I spend 10 years with this worship and after 10 years, all my life destroyed? My wife, she rejected me, my children left me, my body start weak. No point with this, brothers. Listen, this is what we learn from Prophet Muhammad ﷺ. And Prophet Muhammad ﷺ said, عَلَيْكُمْ مَا تُطِيقُونَ. Do what you can to do. فَوَاللَّهِ, this qasam, I swear by Allah, لَا يَمَلُّ اللَّهِ حَتَّى تَمَلُّ. That means Allah will not get tired to give you reward. But you will get tired, surely you will get tired to do this worship long time. So, أحب الأعمال, this at the end, أحب الدين إليه ما دام عليه صاحبه. أحب الأعمال إلى الله أدومها وإن قل. The best actions to Allah is consistent, is regularly the actions, this regularly actions, this the best actions to Allah. And instead of to wake up today before 5 hours, and I miss Fajr prayer with Jama'ah. One day Sayyidina Umar, he came to masjid, he found one of Sahaba, he prayed Qiyam before 2-3 hours from Fajr. Sayyidina Umar, when he wanted to start Fajr prayer, he looked behind him, he found this Sahabi not during the Sahaba. He asked his brother, where is your brother? He said, oh Umar, he spent the whole night in the masjid to do qiyam, worship, and he felt tired. He prayed Fajr alone, and he went home. He said, if he prayed with us, this jama'ah, better than the whole night with qiyam and pray Fajr alone. This is the mentality of Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and his companions, not like us. I said this few weeks ago. One of my friend, he has meeting with the big leader in the bank. This woman, she is Muslim, she has car, and she doesn't pray. When my friend asked her, MashaAllah, you are Muslim and you are MashaAllah educated, why you didn't pray till now? She said, because I don't have time. If I want to pray Dhuhr, 4 rak'ah sunnah before Dhuhr, and 4 rak'ah Dhuhr duty prayer, and 2 rak'ah sunnah, and 4 rak'ah after that. If you collect those, about 14 rak'ah. If I need just 1 minute or 2 minutes for every rak'ah, I need 30 minutes. I don't have time this time in my work. And you know, the break here, just 13 minutes or 15 minutes sometime, or maximum 30 minutes. If I want to go do wudu, and this, my friend, he said to her, no, you are wrong. Allah and the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ ordered us with this situation to pray just the duty prayer. do wudu with 2 minutes and pray 4 rak'ah with 4 minutes, that's it. She said, no, my family taught me since I was younger, you must to pray this minimum 12 till 14 rak'ah dhuhr. You have to pray like this in Maghrib. You have to. Why, brothers? This is what I try here in this center, please, to give to other brothers. We have to understand our religion. In our religion, we have compulsory worship, duty worship, and we have additional worship. Don't make those sunan, those addition worship, same with compulsory worship. Look at us now. Always we do this mistake. And other idea, if you go to those brothers, they force their children, their family to go with this hard way, you find their children and their family on the wrong way. You have to do that, you have to do. One of my students, he said, Ustaz, my mom forced me to get long beard. He said that. He said that about himself. He doesn't like this shape. He said that. I said with him, I said, do you mean doesn't like this shape with you? Or you don't like this shape for Muslim? He said, no, I don't like that with my face. He said that about, I respect all the brothers, they have beard, that's fine. This is the main point. Now, why you don't like to get beard? He said some excuse, maybe we rejected them. But I said, listen brother, you have to know, this is sunnah. If you do that, you will get more reward. But if you leave that, you go with different the way of Rasulullah, but you are not guilty. You are not sinner. Till you shave your beard for women. Till you shave your beard to make sure in front of other people, especially women. You understand me? If I shave my beard to make myself handsome to other women, look at me, 100% you are guilty. But this one day my Shaykh, he get this question. A man said, Wallahi Shaykh, I like beard, but every day I get trouble with my wife. And my wife, she gave me note, if you come during this week with beard, I will leave the house. Some people, they have this mentality. We feel surprised, but some people, seriously. Some people, brother, they have beard, but not like you, mashallah, your beard nice. Some people, they don't care for purity, for cleanliness. Does that make sense? If the woman come to you and you get smoking, and you smoke all the day, and this smoke will come inside your mustache and your beard, she will be on the right if she said, I cannot accept you. Does that make sense? So for that, this woman, she doesn't accept this situation. The Shaykh said to that man, go now directly. You know this barber outside, go to him, ask him to shave your beard. That brother, wallahi, was, even me, at that time, my age about 18. Why Shaykh said that? When you grow up, when you get more knowledge, you will understand. Brothers, why I say these stories? To understand what is the difference between sunnah and fard, duty and addition, extra worship. One day, wallah, one woman, she came to my masjid in Syria. She said, I want to speak with you, Shaykh. You're welcome. My mom with me after class, she used to come to my class. I said to this lady, my mom with me in the office, come please. She said, I feel shy, but I have to tell you this idea. My husband has long beard, and he doesn't care for his body, his smell, his beard, his clothes. I hate this situation. She said, Wallah, brothers, Shaykh, I have a lot of men around me with nice shape, with nice smell, with perfume, and myself, my desire start to go to wrong way. Please help me. Wallahi, I respected that woman because she's honest and she realized what is the problem in her life and she tried to solve this problem. I called her, brother. I said, brother, when last time you changed your clothes? Wallah, I said that like joke. He said 1 week. Brother, 1 week. Wallahi, she said, Shaykh, Wallahi, he came from his work, he go to bed in same clothes. Wake up evening, sit with us, eat, go to bed again, and morning go to his work again with same clothes. Is this right? I called him, I said, brother, you lose your family, you lose your children, you lose your wife. You are guilty at that time. So this is the religion of Islam. If I find my family now in holiday, I travel with them, why Allah order us to make the 4 rak'ah, 2 rak'ah? Why? During traveling, Allah order us to make 4 rak'ah, 2 rak'ah. Does that make sense? And to cancel the sunan, just to pray duty prayer. Why? To keep yourself with your family, to go there and there, to fresh yourself. روحوا القلوب ساعة فساعة فإن القلوب إذا ملت عميت. That means you have to get some time, like make some fun with your family, go to somewhere to keep them happy. Just to pray the duty prayer, at that time even yourself will be refreshed. You will go back to worship with a strong way. Do you understand me with this hadith, brother? Inna Allah will not get tired to reward you. And unfortunately, we treat Allah always like businessmen. You do that, I will get that. You pay £10, Allah will give me £100. We treat Allah like this. Allah treat you as you treat Him. Listen, wallahi, this is very important idea. I said that to all my friends and brothers and students. When you believe Allah will give you, instead of this £10, £1 million, wallahi, Allah will give you £1 million. When you believe, oh Allah, today is Sunday, I will go with my family to restaurant, I will make some joke with them to make them happy, I will take them to somewhere, I will spend some money, maybe my salary is not good, but I will spend for the sake of you. When you get your car, your family with you, oh Allah, you are witness my intention to keep them happy, to make them happy, to help them to reach their faith, their iman. Every single second you get reward. This is from Allah, and this reward, no one knows what is this reward. This is the way of Allah, brothers. When you believe Allah will give you everything good, Allah will give you everything good. But if I say, for that some madhab, listen to this idea, some madhab, even Abu Hanifa, so don't say, I will pray 4 rak'ah, dhuhr, duty prayer. No. Don't mention how many rak'ah. You pray 4, but Allah maybe give you the reward for 40. This minimum, maybe 400, maybe 4,000 rak'ah. If your prayer, perfect. This is the way of Rasulullah. Okay, brothers? Inna Allah la yamal hatta tamallu. I want to finish 1 juz'. Wait. And instead of to read today 1 juz' and don't study and don't listen to your mom and don't follow your dad and you make trouble. No, I have to finish this 1 juz'. Please don't. Give time to your family. Give time to your school. Give time to your body. I said that this idea, brothers, Which better, to come to masjid and ignore my mom, my dad, my family, and spend 6 hours in the masjid with my Shaykh, I said, or I spend 1 hour with my Shaykh to get knowledge, then I give few times to my family, few times to study, and I go to gym to make my body strong. With intention, al-mu'min al-qawi khayrun wa ahabbu ila Allah min al-mu'min al-da'if. Oh Allah, I prepare, wallahi, this is the sentence heard from my Shaykh million times. He said, oh my son, I prepare my body to serve me 100 years. He said that many times, and this what encouraged me to go. And I had in Syria big gym, alhamdulillah, and I prepare my body as well, inshallah, to serve me minimum 100 years. This is my intention. Wallahi, every time when I enter to gym, I say, oh Allah, you are witness, keep all my body, all my shape, just for the sake of you. Please Allah, if you know anything wrong in my heart, correct that. This body not to make show. Do you understand, brothers? This is what we need. Instead of to spend 6 hours with Shaykh and just sit, go give time to your mom, your dad. Can I help you, mom? Can I help you, dad? Go give time to your school to study what you learn, and go give time to your body and go to get rest. Brothers, yes, Allah bless you. So this is what we need to learn, brother, from the hadith of Rasulullah. We are close to Ramadan, please. Come to make a plan. Are you ready, brothers, to make a plan? Everyone, please make a plan. Even if you want to share me this plan, I'm ready, wallah, to help you. Bring this plan, Shaykh. In Ramadan, I will do this and this and this and this. If I have any idea I can share with you, I will give you. But don't come to Ramadan without a plan. Don't come to Ramadan without aim. Not just fasting. All of us we fast. Not just Taraweeh. All of us we pray Taraweeh, inshallah. The first idea I will give you, please, in Ramadan, all of us here, may Allah bless all of us, we should read Quran with teacher. We have, alhamdulillah, many brother Sabir, brother Ahmed, brother, many brother ready to teach you Quran. Come, we will make time to teach Quran. Don't read Quran by yourself. Prophet Muhammad ﷺ used to study Quran with Jibreel every night in Ramadan. So if you want to follow Prophet Muhammad, this is the best way. Instead of to sit 2 hours with Quran and don't understand anything and your reading is not right, come spend 15 minutes with teacher better than 15 hours without teacher. Does that make sense? May Allah bless all of us. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما ربنا يا ارحم الراحمين. Do you have any question, brother? بسم الله. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. آمين. Ya Allah, Ya Allah, we are your servant. Please, we beg you to put all of us on the right way. Amen. Keep our heart, our soul with a strong faith. Amen. Show us everything good and keep us on that way, Ya Arhamar Rahim. Ya Allah, we tried the best to make you happy from us. Amen. Please, Ya Allah, increase the knowledge of Quran and the knowledge of Rasulullah in our heart. Ya Rabb, help us to practice this knowledge in our life. Ya Rabb, we beg you to help us to give good image about Islam. We beg you to help all of us to make this center the best in the world. Please, Ya Rabb, all the brothers, they used to come to this center, all the students, all the committee, Ya Allah, give them strong faith, good health, Keep all of them with their family and children on the right path, Ya Allah.
Ameen.
Ya Allah, please give shifa to all those brothers who have illness, Ya Arhamar Rahim. Especially to our brother Shihab, give him shifa from you, Ya Arhamar Rahim. Ya Allah, please give shifa to the wife of brother Sabir, Ya Arhamar Rahim. Give her shifa from you, Ya Allah. Ya Allah, please give shifa to our brother Farid, Ya Arhamar Rahim. Ya Allah, please make the grave make the grave of all our brothers who passed away. Make their grave as a part of paradise, Ya Arhamar Rahim. Ya Allah, forgive all our minor and major sins. اللهم تقبل منا وقبلنا واغفر لنا وارحمنا ولا تكلنا إلا لوجهك الكريم وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.
آمين.